The Dallas Cowboys have a problem, and it's not just a bad season or a tough loss. It's a deep, systemic issue that's been festering for years, and now, it's reached a breaking point that can no longer be ignored. The frustration is visible on the faces of coaches and players alike, as another year slips away with nothing to show for it but disappointment and regret. On January 6, 2026, the team parted ways with defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus after just one disastrous season, a move that shocked some, but felt inevitable to many. The 2025 campaign will be remembered for a defense that became a historic liability, hemorrhaging points and yards at a shocking rate. Week after week, the Cowboys' defense was outmatched, outcoached, and outplayed. The Cowboys finished dead last in points allowed, surrendering leads and letting games slip away in the final moments. They ranked near the bottom in every meaningful defensive category. Yards allowed, turnovers forced, red zone stops, you name it, they struggled with it. Advanced metrics didn't just call them bad, they ranked the Cowboys as one of the worst defenses since 1978, a complete system failure that left fans and analysts stunned. This marks the third straight year the Cowboys are searching for a new defensive coordinator, fueling a culture of instability and uncertainty that's become all too familiar in Dallas. Each year brings a new face, a new philosophy, and the same disappointing results. The revolving door keeps spinning, and with every turn, hope fades a little more. The hiring of Eberflus was supposed to bring discipline, but instead it brought chaos. Miscommunication, blown assignments, and sideline arguments became the norm. The situation was worsened by the preseason loss of Micah Parsons, the team's defensive anchor and emotional leader, whose absence left a gaping hole in the lineup. And as if things couldn't get worse, the late-season release of Trevon Diggs due to locker room drama only deepened the crisis, fracturing team chemistry at the worst possible time. This revolving door has wasted precious years of the team's championship window, squandering the prime of star players who may never get another shot at glory. The collapse undermined a potent offense led by Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, putting immense pressure on head coach Mike McCarthy, whose job now hangs in the balance. With a defense that can't get off the field, a Super Bowl run feels impossible. Every long drive by the opposition chips away at the team's confidence and resolve. The firing of Eberflus is just the first, desperate step to reclaim respectability, but it's only a start. True change will require more than just a new name on the door. Now, the Cowboys face the most important decision of their offseason. The next defensive coordinator will inherit a fractured unit and a fan base demanding answers. The next hire must fix more than just a scheme, it must fix the culture. The clock is ticking, and the future of the Dallas Cowboys hangs in the balance. Jerry Jones is one of the most visible and powerful owners in sports, obsessed with winning another Super Bowl. Now in his 80s, Jones knows his window to hoist another Lombardi trophy is closing fast. He's publicly declared he'll spend whatever it takes to win, and with a net worth near $20 billion, he means it. The Cowboys have a 2-year window with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb under contract. Wasting another season with a subpar defense is not an option. Incremental improvements won't cut it. This is the time for bold, expensive moves. The mandate is clear. Win now, fix the defense, and do whatever it takes. The NFL world is watching to see if Jones will leverage his fortune to change the franchise's trajectory. His legacy depends on it. The answer starts with a unique NFL financial loophole. It's time to use every advantage. Every NFL fan knows about the salary cap for players, but there's no cap for coaches. This loophole means an owner like Jerry Jones can pay a coordinator far more than any rival, without affecting the roster. The highest-paid coordinators make around $6 million per year, but that's nothing compared to star player salaries. A truly elite coach can impact a team as much as a Pro Bowl player, yet their cost is completely separate from the cap. This is the Cowboys' opportunity. They don't need another offensive weapon. They need elite defensive leadership. Jones can target the best candidate and make an offer no one else can match. It's a strategic advantage only the richest owners can exploit. The time to use it is now. The right coach could change everything. The perfect candidate to fix Dallas's defense is Brian Flores, the architect of Minnesota's transformation. When Flores arrived in 2023, the Vikings' defense was a mess, aging, slow, and near the bottom of the league. He installed an aggressive, blitz-heavy scheme that turned average players into key contributors. By 2025, the Vikings ranked third in fewest yards allowed and seventh in points conceded, despite limited star power. Flores' defenses finished top 10 in scoring for 2 straight years. Advanced analytics show his units were dominant in disrupting passing games and overall efficiency. Flores is a proven miracle worker, molding broken units into championship-caliber defenses. His contract is expiring, making him the most coveted defensive coach on the market. The Cowboys need exactly what Flores brings: transformation, discipline, and results. The opportunity is there, if they act fast. Brian Flores' genius lies in his aggressive, unpredictable approach to defense, a style that keeps offenses constantly guessing and on their heels. He's not just a coach, he's a chess master, always thinking several moves ahead, and his schemes are designed to disrupt even the most experienced quarterbacks. Flores is a master of disguise, using creative blitzes, shifting alignments, and relentless pressure to force mistakes and create turnovers. His defenses thrive on confusion, making it nearly impossible for offenses to predict where the next threat will come from. This would be a dramatic shift for Dallas, whose 2025 defense was often passive, predictable, and struggled to make big plays when it mattered most. The Cowboys' inability to adapt left them vulnerable against top-tier offenses. Flores empowers his players to attack, bringing a swagger and confidence that's been missing in Dallas for years. His leadership inspires defenders to play fast, aggressive, and with a chip on their shoulder. He's also a proven developer of talent, turning mid-round picks and unheralded free agents into key contributors. Flores has a knack for identifying hidden potential and maximizing every player's strengths, building depth and resilience across the roster. Imagine what he could do with Dallas's existing talent: players who have shown flashes of brilliance but need the right guidance to reach their full potential. Under Flores, the Cowboys' defense could become one of the league's most feared units. The competition for Flores will be fierce. Teams like the Raiders and Vikings are eager to make him their next head coach, recognizing his ability to transform entire franchises. But Dallas can offer something unique: a record-breaking coordinator contract, the kind of deal that shows true commitment and respect for his expertise. While others offer promotions, the Cowboys can offer history-making money and a chance to restore a legendary franchise to its former glory. The opportunity to lead America's team back to the Super Bowl is something few coaches can resist. Flores could be the difference between another wasted year and a legitimate Super Bowl run, igniting hope in a fan base hungry for success. The time to act is now. Dallas can't afford to wait while other teams make their move. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is the moment to secure a defensive mastermind and change the Cowboys' destiny. This is Jerry Jones's moment to be bold. Brian Flores could pursue a head coaching job, but Dallas can offer him an unprecedented deal. Imagine a coordinator contract worth $10–15 million per year, more than some head coaches. That kind of offer would be impossible to ignore, providing generational wealth and recognizing Flores' true value. In Dallas, the defensive coordinator job is one of the most high-profile in sports. Flores would have control, talent, and the financial security to focus on building a championship defense. He could fix the Cowboys, win a Super Bowl, and still be a top head coach candidate in the future. This is the ultimate power play, using Jones's wealth to bypass the competition. It's a statement. The Cowboys are all in on winning now. For Flores, it's an offer he simply can't refuse. For Dallas, it's the move that could end decades of frustration. Compare the cost of elite players to elite coaches. Dak Prescott earns over $50 million per year. CeeDee Lamb is on a massive deal. These contracts eat up the salary cap, limiting roster flexibility. But even a $15 million deal for Flores is a bargain, less than a second-tier cornerback. An elite coordinator can elevate the entire defense, turning a bottom-ranked unit into a top 10. The return on investment is unmatched. This is the market inefficiency Jerry Jones can exploit. For a fraction of the cost, and with no cap impact, Dallas can buy its way out of defensive misery. Other teams can't match this move. The Cowboys can't fix their defense with players alone, but they can with the right coach. The solution is clear. Hiring Flores would be more than a schematic upgrade. It's a cultural reset. The Cowboys' defense has lacked identity, discipline, and leadership. Flores is a no-nonsense commander who instills accountability and a relentless work ethic. His first task: rebuild the confidence of a shattered unit. Players would buy into his vision, energized by his proven track record. Tactically, Flores' aggressive schemes would generate the pressure and unpredictability Dallas desperately needs. Opposing offenses would no longer dictate the game. Most importantly, hiring Flores signals a new era of seriousness for the Cowboys. It's a tangible commitment to winning a championship. With Flores, Dallas becomes balanced, dangerous, and finally has the missing piece. The broken star could shine again. The Dallas Cowboys stand at a crossroads, a moment that will define not just a season, but the very future of the franchise. Years of hope, heartbreak, and high expectations have led to this point. The window to win is open, but it's closing fast. Time is running out for this talented roster to finally deliver on its promise, and every second counts. The offense is loaded with stars, the coach is in place, but the defense keeps falling short when it matters most. Year after year, the same story repeats. Hiring another unproven coordinator would be franchise insanity. The fans deserve better, and so does the legacy of this storied team. Jerry Jones has built an empire in Dallas, turning the Cowboys into one of the most valuable sports franchises in the world. Yet, the elusive fourth Super Bowl ring still slips through his fingers. Brian Flores is the best defensive mind available, a proven builder of elite units, respected by players and feared by opponents. He's the leader this defense desperately needs. The NFL's financial rules give Jones a unique advantage. With his resources and vision, he can outbid any rival and reshape the team's destiny. By making Flores an offer no one else can match, Jones can secure the final piece of his championship puzzle. It's a rare opportunity to change the narrative. It's a move that instantly makes Dallas a true contender and proves Jones's unwavering commitment to winning at all costs. The choice is simple: bold action or more of the same disappointment. The future hangs on this decision. If Jones is truly serious about his legacy, he must do whatever it takes to bring Flores to Dallas. This is his defining moment. The ball is in his hands, and the next move will echo for generations. The hopes of a franchise and the dreams of millions hang in the balance. The time for action is now.